And we should be live. Let's me go ahead and check. First, I'm gonna have to also let people know on Discord that we are in fact live. I mean, we should be, but
Yeah, I think we are. Yes, the video YouTube is streaming.
that's good to hear. All right, so in that case, let's get to this. But yeah, hello everyone, Ace here. Welcome to the live stream. I'm joined today with returning guest Urososium.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, Uros, and today we are back with some more High Republic, because of course we are.
Because for some reason, it's still alive.
Yep, and from what I've heard, the game that they're making is still in production.
Well, I know this probably is a rumor, but wasn't Disney going to sell it back? The whole Star Wars thing, I mean.
We should be so lucky.
I mean, at this point, they might need money. Just saying.
Yeah, they might. It might actually be a case where they've destroyed their own... they've destroyed the brand so thoroughly that they can't make anything work for the next few years at least.
At this point, I hope.
Yeah. Some people suggest, oh, hey, wouldn't it be cool if they brought back this Star Wars game? And I'm going, no, it wouldn't, because it would be like a monkey paw wish. You'd get it, but it would be Sam Maggs writing it or something.
Let me say that it would be cool if it wasn't Disney the one doing it.
Yeah, potentially. So, anyways, enough beating around the bush. Let's go ahead and see what Kevin Scott has for us today. The High Republic. The High Republic. Children of the Storm. Chapter 2. Sins of the Past. As the Nihil continued to hold a swath of the galaxy in the grip of its stormwall, Jedi Master Keeve Trinnis fights a battle against Scarabta of the Heart Cartel, who has used the chaos to annex a sector of Republic space. While Commander Velko Jahin comes under attack from a stolen Jedi cruiser high above the Hutt stronghold on Balum, the Republic forces on the surface face Brother Lycos, one of Mark Yonro's new breed of Nihil hunters, the Children of the Storm. Defeated on the battlefield, Trinnis finds herself face-to-face with an old foe, former Nihil Tempest runner Lorna D, now working for the Hutts. So she's not actually Nihil anymore. That's interesting, or she might be.
Either that or mercenary. Whatever the case, she's still a bitch.
Oh my god, are they going to actually... I think they're trying to retcon some of the lore because they realized how badly they screwed up. Let's see. No one forgets their Padawan trials. The moment you step up. The moment you're chosen. But some trials are more memorable than others. Kriff, Varp, Crick, and Drunk.
Okay. Let's try this. Initiate Trinnis. Are you ready for the rest of the ceremony?
I mean, let's see where she... The first thing she did, I'm pretty sure... Is that her lightsaber that she just threw? No, it was something else.
No, the mask. I
Okay.
I doubt they will be that stupid, but at this point, who knows?
Point still stands. She's acting like that, and she's getting she's doing a Padawan trials. Wait, is this trials for her to become a Padawan? Because okay, that's probably what that is, or supposed to be.
Either way, that alone should have been the point of disqualification.
Yes, it should have.
I mean, we already know that they have destroyed almost everything in the lore, but the basic tenet of the Jedi Order is self-control, supposedly.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think this woman has any self-control.
Mm-hmm.
But okay, let's see how this goes.
To be honest, what's the point?
Keith?
I mean, you all saw that. All heard it. It's clear I'm not ready. I need more time.
Well, at least she's admitting it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is the big guy. Give Trennis. By the will of the Force, I choose Give Trennis as my Padawan.
I still don't know what Skier saw in me that day. What the Force showed him. Neither do we! Because apparently...
No, we don't.
Because apparently... throwing your visor down on the ground so it breaks and shouting a list of profanities because you lost in the trials is enough to make you a Jedi Padawan, according to this Jedi Master here.
Look, we know that his species is very brutal, but as a Jedi, I think he's a lot more calm than most of his kin. But again, the Force here apparently works in very mysterious ways.
Yes, it does. I wonder what he'd think of me now. Yeah! That is... So she's daydreaming about the past while getting her ass kicked. That is...
Look, I just want to say, when your supposed protagonist is being tortured and the readers laugh, I think you fucked up.
Yes.
Well, let's see. Maybe this guy is trying to access her memory. Maybe there is an excuse.
You know there is no excuse. I mean, what I'm reminded of is the stupidity within... Okay, so let's talk about for a brief moment the worst Godzilla film ever made. And it's not Godzilla 98, it's Godzilla's Revenge. There's a bit in that movie where a whole part of the plot of the movie is the kid is constantly daydreaming about going to Monster Island to see Godzilla. And there's a bit where he gets kidnapped by a couple of bank robbers. And as he's sitting in the trunk of their car, starts daydreaming, what would Godzilla do in the middle of that film? It's one of the one of the many things that people make fun of out of Godzilla's Revenge. And this is basically doing the exact same thing, except even more extreme. At least the kid wasn't actively being tortured while daydreaming about that. It's what I'm saying.
I mean, that movie, as much as I like Godzilla, that movie's ass. But I will still watch it instead of reading this.
It is the shortest main Godzilla film of all time, and it feels like the longest.
Oh, yeah.
The only Godzilla films that are actually shorter than it would be Bambi Meets Godzilla and the slew of sequels that has produced. And yes, Bambi Meets Godzilla has produced multiple sequels.
That I didn't know, and I think I could have lived without the knowledge. But still, good art compared to this, I bet.
Yeah, they even made one that was a sequel where Bambi fights the 98 Godzilla. And as the final insult, Bambi managed to defeat 98 Godzilla.
What fresh bullshit is this?
It's 98 Godzilla, so...
Yeah, but still.
Alright, let the pain continue.
Yeah, let's suffer some more. People like that. Okay, let's try the hat.
Mm-hmm.
It's a woman technically, but we don't care. Well, Masaken.
Our defenses are strong, mighty Scarabda, but I will break her. She'll tell us exactly what the Jedi are planning, translated from Huttese.
You don't need a mind slicer for that, Scarabda. This is Republic space. Your presence here is illegal. We plan to escort you back to your own territory. We'd rather do that peacefully, but... Ah! Can you please do it again?
Soccer, I hope. Lorna, I assumed that I was you.
No need to thank me.
I wasn't going to. Well, I appreciate the entertainment. I'd rather hear what your guest has to say. After all, I've been so looking forward to meeting the Jedi who was present when my sister died.
I mean, let me take a moment to pause here, talk about the stupidity of Lorna D. So this Jedi was just choosing to tell them the plans of the Jedi Order, and she tortures him and cuts off the information that she was providing. Admittedly, it wasn't very good information, but still.
Well, she wasn't exactly efficient before. You know, she was more into doing a lot of pain and damage. I think after certain events, she's just a bit more unhinged. You know.
Maybe. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. So that does make sense.
Besides, that it doesn't make sense to torture her. I don't care. Just shock her again, please.
Yes, do it again, please. Anyways. Your sister.
How soon did I forget that is, Your Excellency?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Then let me refresh your memory.
Miarga.
Yes. Miarga, the benevolent. Miarga the blessed. Miarga the beautiful.
The psycho hair color really brings the look all together.
Well, yes, but we don't need to make a comment here. I think it's obvious.
I think it's obvious as to the kind of content that you can expect on her Tumblr account is all I'm going to say.
Yes, but let me say that at least this is in line with how hats view themselves.
Yes, but that also means hilariously that the certain crowd that this comic is trying to cater to are the ones that are most like the Hutts in all ways, mental and physical, we'll say.
Well, yes, yes, I am not going to say anything against that. Look, they needed something, and Miarga is that something. Let's leave it at that.
Yeah, I know.
Well, shall we continue and leave the poor hats alone? I think they don't deserve that crowd.
Yeah, let's continue.
Okay. I know you were there, Alice. You were taken from us when she was murdered. But murdered by whom? That is what I would like to know.
It's a good question. Maybe you should ask your
Ah! Whoops, sorry. Okay, why would that not get any suspicion whatsoever from the hut?
Well, first, again, the hut believe themselves to be the best, but they aren't that smart. Still, yes, this should ring a few bells.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, we are dealing with this crowd, and I don't think if smart is the right word.
Must have slipped. Alright, you want to voice the Admiral and I voice Sarat?
Yes, let's see. Another woman voice, let's try. Seret, please respond.
Apologies, Commander Velko Shaheen. We were distracted.
We? Then, Derek, they?
Tarek broke formation and was shot down, Gios. A fate that we may yet both share. Can't shake this hut skiff fighter. Beep, 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 beep.
Got you now, Jay.
You. Okay, I
instantly dislike this person.
Yes. This person has a very punchable face.
Let me be an asshole and say that if you are this happy in the middle of battle, we have a problem. Among other things.
Yep.
Do you want me to voice?
I know exactly the voice to give this character.
Then go ahead.
You're all clear, Sarat. You have our gratitude, Aldan Yetlock. Give me some good news, Sarat. Did your twin...
Yeah, that was the commander.
Yeah, that's me. Tarek survived, Commander. Our mind is still one. Alright, so I want you to see what Tarek survived. Just to show the level of stupidity.
Blew up!
Yeah, I know.
remember it.
But in case someone missed the comic, you know? So this is what Tarek survived. Well, no, not that. Sorry. This is what Tarek survived. He crashed into the planet's surface and crashed into it like he is a kamikaze pilot and apparently somehow survived.
Yeah, but also go back a page. Just once.
Yeah, shot down isn't exactly the word I would use either to describe what happened to him.
Because not only did he crash, someone was going for his face.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I want to know how you survived that.
Don't know. The only explanation in theory is maybe this guy dragged him out of the starfighter or something. But then why is the starfighter's windshield shown as also not broken at all? Curiously, I'm just going to point that out.
There are so many things this setting could do. Most of them shit, let's be honest. But you could do something with it, and you could also make things, tense.
Mm-hmm.
If nothing else, if the story is crap, at least make it feel that it has some impact. It is if it is shit, it is going to be hard. That is for sure. But this guy should be dead. It should be a dramatic moment. At least one.
Yeah, I know. Siege said, I have just arrived, and man, I agreed, very punchable, too smug given the situation. Hello, what? Hey, hello to the stream, Siege, and yeah, this is what we're dealing with so far.
At least I will give this comic some credit and say that this time we have to reach the halfway point before something almost made me want to just close it and go away.
And so, did he actually just get pulled out and is held a prisoner? No, of course he's not. He inexplicably survived all of that and is not captive at all.
Whatever explanations they give us, it is going to be such bullshit.
Alright, so let's see what stupid excuse they give.
For the time being, at least.
Vzoom.
Okay, do you want to do the other twin too?
You can do the other twin. Jedi
Okay.
Tarek, are you?
The Force spared us, gentlemen.
They don't even provide an excuse!
Oh shit, I expected nothing, and I still got disappointed.
This is Kevin Scott saying, I'm too stupid to figure out how I can get my characters out of this, so I'm just going to hope that you completely ignore the massive plot holes I created. How did this character survive? We'll never know!
The Force will sit is not a fucking excuse for anything. But we still have the Force will it to leave people behind. The Force will it because I survived. What else is going to be the Force's will? What? Then the storm wall exists because the Force wanted it.
Yeah, Emperor Palpatine takes over all of the galaxy and forms the Galactic Empire. Why? Well, Yoda's sitting there in exile, all to himself, and he says to it, "But the Force willed it."
Oh my fucking... I am not going to say it was going well. But it was going, at least. I know I don't want it to go anymore.
Let's see if it...
If it what? If it gets better?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. But yeah, let's continue.
Thank the Corps when I saw your vector crash.
We are more concerned with releasing the individual who caused the division in our flight path.
The freak the gas heads brought with them, it used the Force.
We noticed, which is unusual for a member of the Nihil. What of their creature? Wait. Let me make a... It tried to kill you. I left you after you survived.
Yes. Yes.
The will of the Force is incompetence then.
Apparently.
Oh my fucking god.
Kevin Scott's trying to reclaim his title, is trying to reclaim his position in the totem pole of shitty Star Wars comics.
Well, he's going strong, that is for sure.
He's upset that Charles Soule has managed to overtake both him and Daniel Jose Older for the time being. And he's trying to recoup his efforts to try to get first or at least second place. Daniel Jose Older is still, I think, a shittier comic book writer than Kevin Scott, but not by much. And this is closing that gap.
Well, I have to say, it is a bold move to say, I survived. And how did I survive? I am not going to explain shit. Because
This comic is closing
it is going to be hard to be worse than that.
Alright. Seed says the Force did it. The will of the Force now is the same standard as the devil made me do it. WTF. Yeah. Yes, it does. This King of the Hill nonsense does not work back to back or not. Zero cover is a bad idea. Oh, wait, they are surrounded by corpses. So let's the pain continue. The Nameless?
Yes.
Alright. The Nameless? You dealt with it, Tarek. Don't you remember?
Our memory is compromised. A side effect of being in proximity to the creature.
You don't have to worry about that anymore, Sergeant. Over here. By the moons of Glasgow. You did it, Tarek. You killed the bloody thing.
Our things die. Are with the Force.
Never a truer word said, Jedi. Oh, wait. That's the different character there. My bad. I was wondering why he was making that big monologue while being shish kebabbed. But apparently it's just a case of the artwork being shitty enough that they made the speech bubbles touch each other to make it look like it was part of the same speech.
Yes. They don't have space to put them apart.
They couldn't have put his little herc up here so that wouldn't be a confusion. This is Marvel, ladies and gentlemen, writing this. This is a Marvel comic.
When you look at these comics and then say, I want to go back 20 years.
Yes. Unironically, yes. And on that subject,
Never a truer word said, Jedi. Nothing is forever, not your republic, nor your precious order. Child of the storm! And especially not you. Scarabda, the choice...
Alright, sorry. What? Go ahead.
I wanted to ask, because I don't remember this, and I might be forgetting, but has anyone in close proximity to these things lost their memory too, or is this just another gaff?
Don't know.
Whatever. It's just everything has gone downhill so fast for me.
Yep. Speaking of,
Scarabda, the choice is clear. Take the Jedi's head and mount it on your battlements.
Taking a leaf from your book, Eddie.
Ro learned from me, not the other way around. But this is a Jedi Master, the same Master who has frustrated your plans for months. Show your enemies you have nothing to fear from the Jedi, that it was you who brought them to their knees, not Markion Ro or his void-forsaken children of the storm.
I feel you're... Alright.
Okay. No, if you want to voice him, go ahead.
You go ahead and voice this character.
Okay. I feel your enforcers prejudice against the Nihilists in Scarabda, fueled by the failures that saw her expelled from the Ice Inner Circle.
Expelled?
With all due respect of honor, my enforcer's past is of little concern to me. Only how she serves me now. And her argument is a compelling one. Let's see how it plays out, shall we?
Wait, Please! You want to know what happened to your sister? Then I'll let Marsican see. Lorna's right. I can't fight anymore.
No, don't you listen to her, Scarabda. It's a trick. Masakani, proceed.
No! By the fires of Ardos, I see it, Majesty. I see who killed your sister. It was Lorna! Audible gasp! Lorna D! Who could have foreseen that coming? The person that was constantly shocking this character when she was about to spill the beans, and who was constantly shouting no when she was about to spill the beans, was the person who in fact was the murderer.
Oh shit! Seriously, I didn't expect that at any point. Look, I said that that everyone in the Hot Empire is not exactly smart, but come on.
Yeah.
Liar! Ah! Masakani never liked me. Like you.
Scarabda, wait. Lorna could provide valuable information to help the Republic and the cartel combat the Nihil.
But we came here in good faith, Administrator. For our support, our friendship. I advise you not to make an enemy of the Nihil. Kill the Jedi. Kill thee.
Okay, so the Jedi have been actively fighting and defeating the Hutt cartel in multiple offenses and are now offering an alliance. And the Hutt is not going to be suspicious or have any objections whatsoever potentially to this.
Her sister's killer was obviously the fucking killer, and she did not fucking see it coming. Do you think she's going to suspect anything from the Jedi now for
I mean,
any reason?
The Jedi... Okay, so the Republic's forces are actively battling the Hutt cartel outside.
I know, but you need to drive it home deeper and harder.
There is no war outside the walls of Ba Sing Se. An entire battle going on right outside the gates, including starships battling each other just in the skies above. I'll ignore that.
Yeah, I mean, they offer an alliance. I am going to say yes because I don't know. They didn't kill my sister. I don't care.
Nico says, listening to this on my drive home. And also, you have to remember, Lorna D is supposed to not be a member of the Nihil anymore. This Hutt doesn't even know if Lorna D was still a member of the Nihil when she killed her sister there. So, as far as he's concerned, it could easily just be her acting as a rogue element at that point. She kind of already was anyways. Siege says, gasp, sluck. All this violence and suddenly they're talking now and is laughing.
Yes.
Nico says, listening to this, my drive home. Yeah. So let's see this pain continue.
Oh my god. Oh my fucking god, what I just saw.
What did you just see?
Next page, please.
The Hutt ran down the Nihil and flattened them.
Yes. Yes.
And now for my next impersonation, Jesse Owens.
This is unironically the best part of the comic.
You know what is the worst fucking part about that scene? You know that there are Tumblr activists who are probably looking at that, and it's probably been their dream to have a hut sit on their face or something stupid like that. And
Oh
they
my
put
fucking
this
god.
image in.
Ace! Why? Why for the fuck? I have been on the internet for 2 fucking decades, and I haven't seen that, nor do I want to see or read or find anyone that wants that. Please.
Oh, no. It says, this is as bad as the rebel base exploding in the background while Rose talks about saving what she loves. Yeah, that too! That needs to be a Curb Your Enthusiasm meme. Curb Your saving what you love. Siege is laughing again.
Oh man, that was torture.
We're still not through it yet. There's still more.
Yes.
And what then? Ro extends his storm wall around hut space, forces the families to grovel at his feet. The Nile don't care about treaties or alliances, Scarabda, only about what they can take, like they took your sister.
I'll take your tongue, filthy, for the storm, for the eye. To harrow the eye.
Thump.
And all who follow him.
When will you people learn? I only follow myself.
Beep, beep. Wait! Are they implying that one of these caused all of this? Also, look at the artwork. Look at how they've drawn the protagonist's face.
Wow.
Look at her foot. What have they done to her left leg?
When the fucking slug has more details than the human.
Yes.
Let's say that at least there may be more than one bomb, but still.
Yeah.
Thum, crack, rumble. Yeah.
Why it is with this one and the Nya?
You save me.
I need your cooperation, Scarabda, not your death.
And you shall have it. The enemy of my enemy may not be my friend, but they will have my gratitude. Anyone who can hear my voice, this is Administrator Scarabda of the glorious hotel. Though not the attempt to assassinate me in my own compound, my hair leg will be blighted. She is an enemy of the cartel and must be stopped at all costs.
Your Excellency, this is Jedi Knight Tarek of the
Wait, that's your character, right?
Yes.
Alright.
Your Excellency, this is Jedi Knight Derek of the Galactic Republic. I love your soldiers and we can assist in apprehending the traitor. Do you copy? Repeat. Do you... Ah!
Tarek! We heard you, Jedi. Heard your desperation, your weakness. This is why you will fail. Why the Force has abandoned you. I don't know. It worked for me.
What?
Dude gets impaled with a vine, basically, and still is going fighting.
He has an arm-size hole in his fucking chest.
Yes!
Why is he alive?
A wizard does it. Look, not only is he alive, he's able to walk! And look at where they've put the hole. They're making it look like he had it in his gut. That's not where it was, and I think we all know exactly why. Because let's actually go back, see where exactly it was, because boy does it need to be shown. Yeah, that is not his gut. That is where his liver is.
That is right through the fucking middle. If his spine isn't shattered, he's lucky.
If he has a spine at all, period, he is fucking lucky.
I mean, I can see how these people might forget things from book to book because apparently they are beyond incompetent. But this was pages ago, in the same fucking comic. Oh.
Also, apparently, he says the will of the Force kept him alive. Keep that in mind.
Yeah, the will of the Force moved the fucking wound.
Yes. Derek, what happened?
Then a berserker has been stopped. I'm attempting to alleviate their discomfort. Why? Why the fuck are you trying to help him?
Jedi Knights, such a light in the darkness.
Consider yourself lucky, freak. You'd bleed out if it was up to me, but I guess the Jedi are better than both of us. Yeah, you'd probably bleed out too, though, what with that fist-sized hole in your fucking chest, dude.
You know what? The human might bleed out. The Nihil just got the hole burned. It is a fucking blaster.
Yes, that too.
Wouldn't say that if you'd seen what I've seen in the zone. Jedi cutting down all in their path, the innocent and guilty.
That is not the Jedi way.
Who do you think did this to me? Who took my eye?
To be fair, from what we've seen in the High Republic so far, this is completely in keeping with how the Jedi act.
Yeah, I mean, the Jedi here are assholes. At least most of the people up top, the guys that should be keeping everything safe, don't seem to give a shit.
A Jedi whose mask slipped, who thinks he's a god. But I saw him for who he was. Trandoshan scum, a devil, a monster.
Wait, did he just say Trandoshan? To be continued. Yeah,
Yes.
the character that you saw hack another character to death to pieces in a blind rage. He was the one that did that. Are you really that shocked?
Yes, because I bet my ass that they forgot it. Oh, holy fuck.
The character who currently has an illness that is causing them to act out on emotions as well, too, by the way.
At least he has a fucking excuse.
At the
rest of this story doesn't.
I'm actively rooting for the bad guys in this comic. Or what are supposed to be the bad guys.
I mean, I am going to say that the Nihil are assholes, but I don't see them putting a whole planet at risk for one of their own in training, or I don't know. They have a super weapon that apparently makes it very hard to go around, but their people can do it just fine. So at least they are not a massive dick to their own people.
Their one super weapon is essentially a defensive super weapon. That's the thing also about the Nihil. It's not an offensive weapon that destroys enemy planets. All it does is keep other people from invading your territory.
I mean, if you try to jump into hyperspace, doing it slightly wrong with that weapon active, you are going to fucking die. That is true. But that also means that they are on the defense. You are the one attacking. Yes, they invaded, technically speaking. And yes, they are the assholes. But the Jedi are no better.
Siege says, hashtag fat hut acceptance. No, continuity isn't a thing. The text saved him. And, why is anything what? My confusion deepens with each panel. Yeah, I know. So, yes, is this comic worth reading?
No.
No, it is not.
If I will give 1 point out of 100, fuck it, to the fact that at least I had a lark. But that is all I am going to give this, because it also gave me an aneurysm.
Yes, this is painful. Is it the worst thing High Republic related? No. Is it bad? Yes. Is it in line with what Kevin Scott typically makes High Republic related? Yes. The only saving grace, aside from it occasionally producing a laugh by how awful it is the fact that there's stuff that is actively worse.
And that is the problem, that most of what we see is worse than this.
Yes.
And again, I am going to give the baddest of defense, because I have to be fair for some fucking reason, and say that until the halfway point, at least I thought it was going to be bad, but more or less it was making sense. And then I am alive because the Force. Fuck you.
They did that twice. Starfighter crashes, I'm alive because of the Force. Gets impaled through the chest, I'm alive because of the Force. I can even walk because of the Force.
Yes, and my wound is somewhere else. Because, again, I am pretty sure that no matter how hardy you are, getting destroyed through the middle of your chest is going to kill you. Or at the very least, incapacitate you.
Mm-hmm.
And now the wound is on the right for some reason. They just wanted an excuse to save the guy, the twin.
Yep.
I cannot see any other reason.
So yeah, this comic is not worth reading. It is an absolute travesty, as with most things High Republic. Do not waste your time. It is a painful, painful read, and for all the wrong reasons. The only good thing, again, is the fact that it can produce laughs, but again, that's for all the wrong reasons as well. So,
Yes.
avoid it. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
Well, if I have to put this on a scale, at least I am going to say that of the worst, it is not among it. I could read it once, and we did, so no more. But that is it. It is not worth my time, and other than a hat flattening someone with its body, and the mental trauma that you conjure, thank you very much. This is not a comic you want to see more than once, and once is already too painful.
I'm going to tell Osbegon that this comic was the writer's poorly disguised fetishes, specifically the fetish of having a hut sitting on him.
Oh, fuck you.
I think we figured out that Kevin Scott is something of a chubby chaser.
Yeah. Chubby, let's put it that way. But yeah, other than that, the rest is going to be probably worse than this. And that is saying something. We still have 7 more comics at least. The pain has just begun.
Yes, it has. Siege says the degree of moral bankruptcy here is incredible, and the fact that it isn't the worst we've seen says a lot.
Oh,
Nico
yeah.
says, since the year is coming to an end, how would you summarize the High Republic comics this year? The sad part is that this is currently the golden age of High Republic comics, if only because this is the year that gave us the Blade.
And
also,
somehow I believe that it was a fluke because there is no other way.
it also gave us Quest of the Jedi and the Creeping Terror. And yeah, those 3 were actually worth reading, I think. But the rest of them, the fact that there was at least a few decent ones makes it automatically the golden age. So
Which
says,
is
I give it
that is
a
something.
broken lightsaber out of 5 and 2 fat huts out of 10.
Oh, God.
Kevin Scott is woken up from his dream. Twins they were, Basil!
Please, don't! At least someone is having fun thanks to my misery.
Well, and I get to spread it by telling Osbegon about Kevin Scott's love life now, apparently.
Oh, God. Well,
And
why not give him more pain? He was watching Arch discussion, so to speak.
Oh, you mean that's this debate that Arch had with that one guy, Radfim, or whatever his name is?
Yeah, well, debate is too strong of a word for what happened. But yes, he's watching it.
It got very one-sided, didn't it?
One-sided implies that still there was something on the other side.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I figured that's how it was going to end. Well, I think it's a good time to go ahead and call it. Do you have anything else to add?
I don't want to see any more hats. Please.
I will try to avoid talking about huts now. And I think that's a good time to call it. So yeah, this has been Ace.
And this has been Uros.
And we both hope to see you all again soon. Until then, take care. Ace out.